In the heart of an ancient nation, a sacred fire burns. It hasn't been extinguished for over 2,000 years. Its mysteries inspired the faith of millions and lie at the very root of what Christians, Muslims and Jews believe in today. If I am to find it, I'll have to set out on a 2,500-mile journey, a journey which takes me behind a lifting veil of Islamic fundamentalism, to a place where time and history began. I'm David Adams. I'm a photojournalist, and my work takes me on journeys to some of the most remote corners of the world. Now it takes me to a place where many have been afraid to visit: Iran. Now, Iran's not strictly at the ends of the earth, but because it's been effectively off-limits to so many Westerners for so long, it's still a land shrouded in mystery. My journey starts in the Iranian capital, Tehran, where I discover one of its more lethal amateur sports: extreme jaywalking.
Oh, well, into the Valley of Death.
This is a daily game of chicken between determined flesh and unrelenting steel. There are police and stoplights, but no one seems to pay much attention to them. So for extreme conditions, it's best to show extreme confidence.
No, don't try that at home. God.
Finding myself still alive, I go and see the sights and discover that some Western visitors are still unwelcome. These were the walls of the United States Embassy in Tehran. Behind them, a group of revolutionaries once held 52 Americans hostage for over a year. The graffiti still proclaims Iran's hatred for America, a country they call the Great Satan, and everywhere the face of Ayatollah Khomeini, father of the Islamic Revolution. While strict Islamic law can still jail a woman who forgets to cover her head, or whip a man who drinks a beer, that law is now being observed less strictly. The old Iran is re-emerging from behind the fundamentalist veil. An ancient land with roots reaching right back to the beginning of time. Centuries before Jesus, a man was born here whose genius still shapes our world. His name was Zarathustra. We call him Zoroaster. Fire was his fascination. In its flickering mystery, he saw things which few had seen before. A single supreme being. A heaven for the good and a hell for the wicked. A divine saviour and a last judgment. Jews and Christians have long embraced versions of these beliefs, beliefs which are still at the centre of our civilization today. So for me, this is as much a spiritual journey as a physical one, as I head into Iran's remotest corners in my search for Zoroaster's eternal flame. My route takes me northwest into the Elbrus, a long finger of mountains on the southern shores of the Caspian Sea. Here, I hope to catch a bus deeper into the mountains.
See, I always have problems with the pronunciation. You know, it's the high end of all those words, all that, you know.
Yeah, that's right, because it doesn't exist in English. It's very difficult for you to pronounce it.
With me is Afshin, a young English teacher from Tehran.
But so how do I say, what time does the bus go?
K otobus mire.
K autobus mire.
Yes, K means.
Aside from his English, Afshin was also a bodyguard to an Iranian president. Not a bad skills combination. So I hire him as my translator.
Salam.
Salam.
سلام
خسته نباشین.
مرسی قربانم
خوبین؟
الحمدلله شاکرم
K autobus miran Gazahan.
ساعت 3
At 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 3 hours away.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's get a drink.
شابه داریم؟
بله
دو تا لطف می‌کنیم.
بفرما.
مرسی. Okay.
Oh, God, he's got everything in here.
Yeah, right.
The old ticket seller is totally blind, but he seems to know where everything is, except the bus.
Can you ask him what these in the bag are?
Yeah. اونایی که تو پلاستیکی چیه؟
The bus station isn't exactly brimming with people waiting to start a journey. Maybe they know something we don't.
Oh, no. This is
No,
the
you
way
split
you're
them
gonna do
open.
it. Yeah.
You don't eat the whole
See?
thing?
No. See?
بعد بشکن
Try it and do the skin out. Okay?
And just eat the middle.
Yeah, that's right.
My suspicions are confirmed when even the ticket seller himself gives up waiting.
آقا خداحافظ
It looks as if we're in for a long, long wait.
So 1 hour, that's about, what, 30 or 40 kilometres?
Yeah.
How long will that take? To
Up
walk?
2 or 3 hours.
To walk?
Yeah.
What are you, an Olympic sprinter? I think that's about a day's walk.
Yeah.
Well, maybe something will come along and we'll get a lift.
Yeah.
It's a really kind of quiet place in the world, this, isn't it?
We're stuck in the middle of nowhere, an Islamic revolutionary nowhere. They may have been able to enforce Quranic law, but they can't make the buses run on time. Then, just as we're ready to give up hope, the mountains ring with the sweet sound of our salvation. It's not a bus, just a kind truck driver who takes pity on us wayward travellers.
This is drapes down here?
The back of his truck is hardly luxurious, but at least we're mobile again.
Yeah, this is great. I think we get out.
It feels great to be on the move again as we head further northwest, deep into the Elbrus Mountains, one of the great barrier ranges of Central Asia. Some of these peaks are over 10,000 feet high, That's 3,000 metres. For centuries, the Elbrus have been a refuge for those who wanted to remain independent of cities on the plains. They've also been a sanctuary for anyone wanting to hide from authority or just wanting to be different. And these mountains have also been a place from which to plot mayhem. My journey's about to take me into the lair of the assassins and the fortress of a very dangerous man.